Today we're going to be going over Take a Bow. I have Morgan and Rocky here, and we're going to teach Take a Bow today. So there's 3 key things you want to be careful of. You don't want to keep the treat too high, that's going to cause him to sit down. You don't want to have the treat too low, he's going to end up just lying down on the ground. And you don't want to go straight on, because he's going to tend to want to back up. You almost want to go in kind of a diagonal motion, a slow diagonal motion, just so his front legs are touching the floor or just above the floor and his rear end's in the air. So why don't we try it over Rocky? Come here, bud.
Ready?
So we're going to take a treat. I'm going that diagonal slowly.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Keep going towards him.
Take a bow.
Keep going towards him. Yep. Down. Keep going. Alright, good. Give him the treat.
Good boy.
So right there, he's starting to go down. He's getting in that position you want. That's great, just starting. That's what we want. We want him to get used to that position, and we want to get him used to going into that position. It was also great that you said take a bow beforehand so he can start associating that word with the action. So let's try that again. Okay. Stand.
Take a bow.
Good.
Good
Give him a
boy.
treat. Good boy.
Good boy.
You can also use a marker word as well, like yes, or you can use a clicker as well. Let's try that one more time. Stand, please.
Take a bow.
Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. If I have the treat a little too high and I'm going towards him, he's going to sit. Stand. If I have the treat too down low, he might do the bow. But a lot of the time, he'll lay right down. Stand, please. And then if you're going straight on, he's going to back right up. So you really want to get that down diagonal, take a bow, yes, motion right there. And that's how you're gonna get it. Alright, so now we're gonna go over rollover. Rollover is definitely a fan favorite trick. A lot of people like seeing it, a lot of people know the trick, it's very popular. And it's also very fun to teach. So we want to get our dog in a down position, and we want to lure him with the treat. We're going to put it right above his shoulder blades and slowly have him follow the treat over. I'm going to show you why we do that instead of right in front of his face. So, Rocky, come here. Down. Down. So if I have it right in front of his nose, he may roll over, but he's more likely to follow it like that. That's not really a clean rollover, he's kind of going after it like this and like that. But, come here, lie down. Lie down. If we have it right above the shoulder blade, we're going to have a clean rollover. Good. So you really want to get it right above his shoulder blade. That way he's following it nice and smooth. So, now a lot of dogs will have a hard time doing this. They won't be used to going in that motion, they may be a little scared. So what you want to do at first is get them in a down position and get them used to going onto one side or the other. Some dogs like rolling towards the left, other dogs like rolling to the right. So why don't we try a couple times, getting them used to the side, and we'll do a rollover. Just get him to his side right there. Perfect. Do it again. Yeah, roll over.
Good boy.
So this trick is great. So if your dog already knows a fetch and learns this, he can, we call it a chain trick. where he can fetch himself a blanket, he'll grab the corner of the blanket with his mouth, and he'll roll himself in the blanket. It's a very, very cute trick. Let's see, one more time.
Ready? Sit up. Move the other way this time.
Now see how we wanted to follow your hands and go that? You want to go nice and slow at first. If you go too fast, he's going to want to follow your hand, go into the side. So the slower you go, not so slow that he gets uninterested, but the slower you go, the better he's going to get it. Now, if your dog's really having a hard time, he's not wanting to go over, you can gently grab his paw and help him. Just like that. Good job, Rocky.
Bless you.
Looks like he's ready for some playtime. Good boy. So then we're gonna go over the absolute most.
Sorry. Who's trying to hold it in? I'm sorry.
Fucked up part all over you. And action. Alright, so now we're gonna go over probably the most common dog trick you'll ever hear besides sit, and that's shake hands. How many times are you at a place where dogs are around you? Go up to the dog, pet the dog, and say, "Hey, can you shake?" Probably pretty often. So we're going to teach that. So at first, teaching this, usually teach it to young puppies, but any dog can learn it. Any dog can learn anything. So we want to get it down with our dog. And we first want to have our treats, and he's going to be going after our hand with his snout. We want to hold off from giving him treats with that. Keep your hand up. We want to keep that, yes, till he starts pawing at it.
Should I go for treat?
Yep.
Okay.
Good treat. Good boy. So we keep doing that. Yes.
Good boy.
Don't forget to give that marker word and the treat. Good, yes. So once he starts getting the hang of it, we're gonna have him get into a sit. Perky. So now, you hand out yes.
Yes. Good boy.
Alright, so once he starts getting that, then we're gonna up the ante a little bit. So now you wanna be in the stand position. You know, once he starts getting this very, very consistently, about 75% of the time, we really want to up the ante because we want to make him work, and we want to have a nice solid trick. So now, you know, we have our hand out, we can have it a little higher, and he's going to start pawing at it, and that's when we're really going to start using, you know, more of the cue word to try and get it. So, have him sit. Rookie.
Sit. Pop. Good boy. Yes. Pop.
So I like to use this trick as a definite starter because you can also go from here and teach a couple more tricks. Now, there's tricks like high five, fist bump, or you can teach a nice wave hello or goodbye from this position and from the treat. It's pretty much the same concept. Once you have him in the sit, he's used to the paw, there you go. It's a nice little wave goodbye. So it's a great starter trick, and you can build on this trick to have much more fun tricks in the future. Yeah, good boy.